All right. Good morning. Good morning, Predator. Good morning. Let's see here. Gotta get some stuff set up. Running just a little behind, I guess you could say. Just a little behind. Let's check this news out. Do we have anything else today? We got those bill auctions aren't going to do anything. Williams speaks at noon. Yellen speaks at 12. Also, 30-year bond auction 1. Interesting. 30-year bond auction at 1. That could do some things. What's up, Hubsam? Trading for Science. Good morning. Let's see what Mancini has to say. Quick work today in the ES 54.25 was key support today, and we kept 54.45 first up in play. For those long, locking partial gains here, leave a runner. We could have a complex session today, no greed. 52.64. 75 plus next if the ES wants it. 25 must hold. So there we go. 25 must hold. $25 must hold. 52.64.75. Just adjusting my levels for those numbers. They're on the ES. What's up, Paulette? Good morning. Nicholas, good morning. I have no idea, Nicholas, unless maybe you don't have it on regular trading hours. Maybe you do. Not sure. Not sure what it could be. Not sure. So you see we got these data high and lows here. We still have the London low in play down there at the 583. Interesting enough, ES ran this data high and Nasdaq did not. So appreciate you, Bad Rug Rack Kurt. Yeah, I'm still in June. Kamal, Wayne, good morning. Still have 250Ks left. Let's go. Dennis, Leonard. I don't know. I really expected this low to be ran already, and we just didn't do it. So kind of at open here, probably. Maybe that's what happens. We'll see. We shall see. I don't know. Yeah, room beats. That's fine. I sell at the same time on evals perfectly. Okay, perfectly okay. Let's see. 6, 40. Should be just fine. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing today? Yeah, I don't know. Let me check one thing. I am listening to Husk over here. Wanted to make sure you guys weren't hearing him. All right. Looks like we should be good. So 30-year bond auction at 1, couple of speakers at noon. That's basically the only thing we got. I mean, Nasdaq made new highs, obviously. I don't think, did the ES make new high there on that push? Yeah, I think it did. No, it didn't. So we have a bearish SMT there with the ES anyway, but ES also ran the data high and the Nasdaq did not. So at open, I mean, I kind of like to see a sweep of this. And then, I mean, we might even want to do that. And then go back to those data highs. So that's kind of my idea for the day so far. See a sweep of the data lows at the very least, 607s. And then look for maybe a little lower and then go back to the other side. We'll see. Nico, good morning. Nicholas, I'm doing good. Apex, send the passing eval. I don't know, Hossam, I did not get mine yesterday either, so it'll be at some point. What's up, Robert? Amelia, good morning. I don't think it's a buy here room by any stretch, but I could be wrong. The only way I think it would be a buy is if we close back above this inversion. But I expect us to kind of, maybe we push up, hold that. I want to see a move lower first before we continue higher. That's what I want to see. That's the most logical thing to see. Does that happen? We know the Nasdaq's not always logical, so it in fact is usually illogical. So we'll see what happens. I don't see how we don't run the low, run this data. Oh. Yeah, Monday I'd probably switch over. I'm not going to do it now. Yeah, Nasdaq is nasty. That's why we call her the nasty. The old nasty. What's up, Than? Good morning, Mr. O. So, yeah, we'll see kind of what we get here at open. Like I said, I expect a sweep of the 607s. And we'll go from there. Just have to find an opportunity to either, get in there or not. We might push up before we go lower. I don't really know. Yeah, could kind of go either way. Oops. Let me fix that right quick. Streamlabs still showing 90%. I forgot. Sammy, good morning. Let's fix this stuff right quick. I was up late at a baseball game. The kid had a baseball game. They won 11-8. He played really well. He pitched 3 innings. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, Leonard. I don't know. I didn't check it. I don't keep up with actually what it is. I probably should, but I don't. What's up, Mr. Crooner? Edward? George, what's going on? We'll push here before open. What we got? 5 minutes, 4 minutes. This is, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Unfortunately, like I said, Nasdaq's not ran either of the data highs. You would like for it to have ran one or the other at this point. So until one gets run, you can't be 100% sure that we're going to the other, so on and so forth. I mean, obviously, based on our location, the lean is we go to the low first. The ES did, in fact, run the high already and did not run the low, so that also gives me a little extra confluence that maybe the low gets run first. So we do have a bearish SMT here with the ES. So that'd be the logical thing to happen, but like I said, the market's not logical, so who knows? Hassam, it should have been sent out yesterday if you passed an eval, but they're running behind. They didn't send me mine either, so wouldn't be too concerned with it. You should get it at some point today. Although I just noticed that my account now showing admin only. Not quite sure why that is. It was not showing that yesterday. And this hit the target directly, so I don't know why it would show admin only. I don't know. I may have to reach out to him. Maybe that's, I don't know. That's stupid. That did not show admin only yesterday. That's weird. That is weird. Oh, you threw 3 BAs. Well, Design, I took a loss on the news this morning. I don't know. I thought we were going to 100% go to this wick, so I shorted here. I shorted for the break below the VWAP, and you can see we didn't make it here, and then we pushed back up. So I closed for a loss, and then I shorted again, and then I closed for a loss. So I'm down $400 on one of my PAs, but it's the Bulenox one. Kind of going into the day here. Sucks, but it is what it is. And I did scalp on this one, a couple of little scalps on these. So I got 125 on that one on the initial push because I wasn't looking for the whole move on that one. And on my funded future, same thing. So I got a little scalp on the initial push down. But on the Bulenox account, for whatever reason, I only needed $100 to get to payout. You can see what started the day. But I wanted a cushion, so I was trying to hold with 2 contracts for the data low. So I just kind of shook myself out. Entered a little too late. Really should have been entering from up here, which you saw that. You see that entry there that I took on the Apex one. Should have been entering there on the Bulenox one, waited for the confirmation. And it didn't go to it. It happens, right? What's up, Sue? So went long on the pullback. Was 615. That's what is that? 615. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it sucks. That sucks, Design. Hate to hear that. What's up, Tennessee Rob? Nice job. Nice job. Up $400. So I don't know. Kind of dug myself a little hole there. I'm not concerned with it, but I don't know whether I want to run the bot this morning or not. If we run the bot, we're risking another $200 and losing. Got to make a decision like right now. You know what? We've been running it. Let's just run it. Let's just run it. Why not? Oh, it was to the tick. Yeah. What's up, Caleb? I don't like a VWAP open, to be honest with you. I don't like a VWAP open. Well, let's see what we get here. Yeah, the data. We'll run it, see what we get. That's all we can do. I've been running it, so why not? I lean towards like the low. I would like to get tagged in on the short if we're going to. Not long, but it does what it wants to do. There's the short. Oh, quick stop out there. Literally bounced right back off the VWAP and just stopped me out right away. Stop me out right away. Let's see here. Oh, what's oh, let's go, Trader J. I like it. Let's go. Open it up right here at VWAP, kind of holding that area for now. Lose kind of that 27s. I think we go down to the 07s. VWAP opening is not great. ES approaching the VWAP here. Let's see if it gets through there. ES working its way down to the VWAP. Nasdaq trying to, I don't know, pushing a little bit. I mean, very minor push, but not, you know, not going down, I guess, as of yet. 615 is the low. Yeah, not likely. I don't know. Design, maybe. It might be. This is a weird spot. ES pushing, Nasdaq pull, or Nasdaq pushing, ES pulling here. Who's going to win the battle here? ES losing the VWAP there. Reclaiming the VWAP to 40. Kind of an iffy spot. Let's see. Glued to the VWAP here. ES working its way back below the VWAP once again. Data low at 436 there on the ES. Currently at 39. Not in sync here at all. Nasdaq chopping VWAP there. Chop very early on. True. Chopping very early on here. I think if we break below the 200 there, I may take a shot, set another shot at that wick. But problem is ES is kind of working its way already towards that data wick. Kind of watch ES here. If it hits the data low first there, then that would be interesting. So ES pushing down 37s here, data low at the 36. See if the Nasdaq loses in VWAP here and gets a little waterfall. ES approaching the data low there. I don't see how it doesn't hit it at this point. Nasdaq holding up at the VWAP. I want to see a little waterfall down here on the Nasdaq. A little waterfall down here. And ES has not quite hit the data low. Come on, get through there. I think the ES gets through there. go ahead and see here. Little waterfall down here, possible. I'm currently short in my Bulenox account, trying to get this money back. All right. Got stopped out there. Feel better about it. We took an opening trade loss on the bot. We were down 400 start of the day. We took another $200 loss on the bot. So now we're only down $100. So easing it back. If you didn't take this trade, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you didn't. I said I'm going to enter short if we break the 27s. It's exactly what I did. Just took 10 points-ish there. And 2 contracts, $400-something. Might entered a little bit before we got there because we did have the equal lows, right? We did have the equal lows here, so that's kind of what I was thinking. But feel better about it now that we're only down $100. But we are getting some manipulation here, as you can see there. So, ES still did not run the data lows. We might get an SMT here again where the ES runs the lows, Nasdaq does not. Yada, yada, yada. Same old story, different day. You know. What's up, Jay? That's why I wasn't trying to hold there for the data low because I'm watching the ES. And I mean, it double bottomed at the data low. This is a tricky day. Like, it's a tricky spot here, really. Oh, that sucks, Edward. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, now it looks like we're probably going to run the 691. You know, I wanted to see us run the 07s. But since I got burned twice on that, this is one of those things like Volatility was talking about yesterday, how you take 3 stabs at a trade and you end up break even. That's pretty much what I did. I took 2 stabs short. They failed, and then one worked, and I'm break even. Evelyn, good morning. 615 surely the low. Maybe design. You could be design. You know this. Market only goes which way? Which way? Up. It only goes up. What's up, Volatility? What's up, AB? All right. Let's see what we get. So I'm trying to like wait for a sweep of one or the other. Like, I hate it when it does this right here. Inside range, not sweeping one or the other. Makes it not impossible, but it makes it difficult to trade. Makes it difficult to trade for me. So we'll try to look for another spot on our Bulenox. It's really what I'm trying to get across to the payout by tomorrow. But I mean, right now we need $232 to get there. So not a big deal. I mean, like, you know, not a big deal. $232. We'll see if we can make it. Find a spot for the $232. If you're just joining us, the opening range failed. We took a $400 loser pre-market, and then we just took a $500 winner on the short. We did take a trade here this morning pre-market, up 125. I will not be trading that account anymore. We took this trade pre-market as well, 135. I will not be trading that account anymore. So we'll be looking for 52 or 51, which I think I'm on. No, I'm on 52 now. I need to switch over. And then the 250K accounts. Get on the right account here. So we'll try to find a spot here. Now, I do know equilibrium on this 1 minute candle is at 50, basically the midpoint of this gap is equilibrium on this move. So this push back up probably put us back in OTE of this range, I would imagine. Just eyeballing it. So if we did get a short setup out of this, I don't think it'd be terrible. But kind of an interesting spot, kind of a 50-50 spot if you ask me. I don't really know. You know, shorting is like so tough when you're way up here, right? Because kind of like yesterday's dump that I missed, right? Right after I ended stream. Like kind of like that dump, like you got to be in the trade to make the money. If you're not in the trade, you ain't going to make the money. That sort of thing, right? But you also don't want to be too aggressive. Yes, back to the VWAP right here. Let's see how the ES reacts to the VWAP. The VWAP. You can be in the trade the wrong way? Yeah, me too. No, that's me. That's me for sure. Little VWAP touch right there. I might participate here if we lose this area. Let me see here. Clean bounce off the VWAP there. I'm watching the ES here. Looks like the ES is going to lose the VWAP. Maybe it doesn't. Kind of what it looks like, though. It's kind of what it looks like. I'm looking for a spot maybe for like just 5 points, 6 points. What's that, Max? He's saying something. I don't know what he's saying, though. Let's see here. Turns red. I may take a quick short for just a revisit of the VWAP there. Got an inversion up above there as well, so we'll see what happens. What's up, Mariano? Let me give it a quick try here for a little VWAP touch. We'll keep a quick trigger on it. I am not letting that happen again today. Did you guys see that one tick me? I'm not letting that happen again. All right, it would have went. Right there, would have hit my TP, but I was not letting that happen again. I have PTSD from yesterday. $65. This price action brings lots of your accounts red. Yeah, it's tough price action. You gotta pick spots, right? You got to pick spots. You have PTSD from that one tick yesterday twice. 2 times one ticked on the eval. So here's the thing. ES is 100% going to run the data low right here. Nasdaq and ES are just so out of sync. Now I anticipate a move back to 691. That's what I think is going to happen, just because of what's been happening here. Yes, triple bottomed again right there at the data low. Just not going to let it do it. Buy high and sell low again. Let's go. Now, we don't want to do that. We ain't trying to do that. All right, ES ran the data low there. Ran the data low. Continuing lower here on the ES34s. The scary part is, like, the Nasdaq's just not as weak. You would think maybe it wants to continue lower. Maybe the ES wants to work its way down to 25. That's the next level of support down there. But with the SMT here, it's tough, right? Like, it's really tough when we've not ran either. It puts you in a tough spot. You really prefer one to be run over the other, and then kind of gives you an idea of where we probably are heading. But, like, as long as we're in the middle, as long as we're on this inside range, like, makes it tough for me. I don't know. Am I going to go ahead and move over to the other accounts? This account's only up $65. I don't know if I should take one more stab at it or not. All those are green, Caleb? Yeah, probably makes sense then. Well, I'm not looking for it to sell. I'm looking for it to go down to 607 at least. Just sweep that area. But I do now think a close back above here, close back above like 54. We at least see the wick there at 63. Not a very big move. But I don't know. You don't like the guy you had on the stream yesterday, Argana? That's okay. It's okay. Not everybody likes everybody, right? That's how it goes. Nothing wrong with expressing your opinion. Perfectly fine with it. I welcome it. I think a run into the 64s here kind of makes sense. Now, I don't know that I want to take it, but I think it makes sense. Volatility. Black Beauty said he was cool. Or not volatility, Black Beauty. If the ES was not approaching the VWAP here, I'll probably take this trade. I think we make it to the wick at least. High probability of the time. A lot of the time we make it to the wick. At least to the wick anyway. You know what? Do I stab here? Do we stab here? Let's see. I guess technically we did not. Did we? No, I don't think we did. I still like a move to the wick there, but I don't know. I don't like the look of that candle now. Again, the ES has the 425 sitting down there. I mean, I want to see a sweep one side or the other. That would kind of give me an idea that we're going somewhere, but I don't know. Oh, it was good sport. Oh, you think he was cocky and talked down to me? I don't think I let people talk down to me, Organa. I don't think I let people talk down to me, so I'm not so sure that happened. Spy Girl, what's up? Yeah, volatility. I kind of agree. But hey, it's one of those things. I mean, yeah, I don't know. If it was, I don't think it was anything intentional for sure. Shorting in Q though, SPX. Caleb shorting. All Russell, all red. Oh, that's all good. I mean, no worries. I mean, we know that whenever you join stream, some people are going to like it, some people not, and that's okay. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Wow, wow! Look at this, guys. Oh man, this is no real setup for me, but like, man, I want to take it. But it looks like one of those trappy moves too, right? You're probably on the new contract, Bob. I'm on the old one. Argana. Argana has my back, volatility. No more bullying. Appreciate you. No, I don't think volatility. If that came across that way, I mean, I promise you that that's not the intention of him or me. Yeah, I don't know now. It's a tough spot here. I want a short, but I feel like I'm late to the party. This failed swing probably should have been the entry, but I was thinking of a long there. We're creating the Tom Sabo box. I don't know. we're in the Tom Sabo box since very early this morning, right? I mean, look at this range since open. That's pretty tight. 46 points. I mean, the only reason why I'm scared to short here is because Design Knob says we always go up, and he says 615 is definitely the low. The ES looks better for a short here than the NAS, to be honest with you. Do I take this? All right, we're going for the 5 points. We're going to go for the 5 points. A break back above the VWAP will just kind of be, we'll just cover. I don't think a break back above the VWAP makes much sense, but that's, we are kind of chopping, and we are at the bottom of the range here. So this will be my stab, bottom of the range stab today. If we don't get it, if it pops back above here, I'll just take it off. Popping back above. I want to see it close above. A little retest there, that gap. Looky here. I'm going to give it just another moment. I'm buying bottom of the range, selling bottom of the range. Kind of what I did yesterday a couple times on my eval. So I don't love doing this, but try to give it a little bit of time here because I think it comes back. Let's see. Let's see. No. Come on, get back below the VWAP here with some quickness, some power. You can do it. That's why you don't short into the 200 there. I'm giving you an example of what not to do. And I might get out break even here. And I'm not even going to care if it goes without me. Stop is going to go in right now, guys. Putting the stop in. If it makes a new swing here back above the VWAP, I'm out. So I got the hard stop in there. And it's going to go down to break even. When we get into the green here, I'm just going to kill it. I just want to get out of this trade, to be honest. Without, I'd rather get out break even than a loss, obviously, but just getting out. A little bit of delay there, but just getting out. I don't even care if it goes without me. Don't even care. Getting out. Getting out break even. Don't care if it goes without me there. Held that through. Too much drawdown. Too much pressure. Just break even's fine. It's probably going to go now without me, and I'm okay with that. What's up, Havana? And there we go, pushing down 15s. So I had the right idea. It was just a little early. Trade gold. Yeah, I do kind of like the look of gold sometimes. What's up, eBirth? Yeah, VWAP's off a little bit on this for sure. Looking for a 607. I agree. I mean, that was kind of my lean at the open, Hermes. And like, that's my thought here. If we lose the 200, that's where we go. But unfortunately, I just took too much heat on it, and I was just okay with a break-even trade there. So, yeah, we'll take it. Who cares? Like I said, I'm not mad about it. I could have held it, obviously. I mean, like, I had the stop in. We could have just moved it to break-even. Probably would have been a better move, but given how yesterday went, how I allowed trades to go red on me, and then just, I don't know. I wasn't unhappy with how I traded yesterday afternoon in the evals. I'm okay with the other ones, but the evals, yeah. Looks like 607's the draw, but like, man, it's going to just manipulate the entire way to get there, huh? It's one of those days where you can kind of know where you think it's going, but then like it's just going to tear you a new one trying to get there. You're still not unblocked in Apex Discord? Uh-oh. Why are you blocked in there, Andy? I don't know if you guys noticed, Bulenox went to an 83% off. It did tap that 615 there double. Oh, wait, is that a double bottom? No, not quite. Is it? No. I thought it might be equal lows there, but not quite. But yeah, 83% off. It was such an easy trade volatility. It was. Clearly, I should have held. But yeah, I mean, 83% off Bulenox. That's the thing now. 71% off Apex, one-day pass. $35 resets, yada, yada. You know the deal. 40% off of Take Profit Trader. There's the shock of the hour, 10 o'clock. And like I said, 40% off, no activation fee on Take Profit Trader there. It's about $100 for a 50K account. My Funded Futures, 20% off expert evals. Coupon code MM. Oh, I like it. I like it. I think the bond auction will do quite a bit at 1 o'clock today. Well, it's a 30-year bond auction. It's the big one. So I know I should have held Argana. Clearly, we should have held. We should have hodled. I mean, it only went down, I don't know, 15 more points. That's the thing. Like, I thought it was going to go down, but, like, I don't know, man. What's the better entry? Well, probably waiting for this thing to break through like it did here. I'm just early. I'm early there. I'm just too early. Clearly should have bought the low and sold the high, says Design. Let's go. So, I mean, like, oh, goodness. Such a tight range here. Very, very tight range since open. Very tight range here. I mean, if we believe the draw is lower, we're holding. So we held this gap here. We held this original inversion up here. We held this gap here, and now we may get an inversion out of this. So seems reasonable to think that out of this inversion, we maybe make it to the 07s. So I might try that. We'll see. Yes, 1 hour so short. Need to break 655. I want to push back up. Maybe. I'm okay with where it's at right now. What's up, Rad'em Rider? All right. I'm going to try it again. Very similar trade, but it's actually a setup this time. And I am going to target the 07s on this push down. I think that's... Oh, come on. Don't you be dirty here. Might be the same dirtiness that we got before. I wanted to see a close below here. If we don't close below here, then I might just... I don't know. I may just eat it, but we'll see. I'm jumping in before we get the close below. Kind of need a close below there to make this a valid trade. Jumping in too quick here. All right, there's the close below. So normally I just look for 5 or 6 points out of this. I think the data low makes sense here, probably, on this actual setup. So we'll see here. If we take a loss on this one, I'm completely okay with it. That just means price action's not great. Down 850K combat, that sucks. So kind of funny. This is basically the exact same entry I took earlier, huh? I feel more comfortable about this one because this is an actual setup that I feel like makes okay sense. If the draw is lower, it should work. But now the interesting part is we did create a swing here at 28. So if we get back below that, I have to move my stop down. Thems are the rules. Thems be the rules. I don't love shorting into like the VWAP and into the 200. Something I try to avoid, but I do it more often than I realize. For whatever reason, I do that more often than I think. ES kind of pushing back up here. Let's see. Trying to be more patient here with this trade, but it might not be the one I should be patient with, kind of thing. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it should work, except it's in Q. Yeah. Well, you never know. Trying to give it the time it needs here, but I'm getting a little wanting to close it filling. Oh, man, we're chopping. I don't know. We're in the middle of the range. Come on. Let's get down there. Kind of grinding back higher here. Don't love it. Holding up at the VWAP. Trying to give it the time it needs here to do whatever. VWAP at this point is just like a brick wall. All right, we're going to move our stop down once we reach that swing. Probably be break even, but that's okay. All right, now it's got to go. If it's going to go. Go. Again, I followed my rules there, right? And now it's just going to go without me. That's completely okay. I'm not going to be mad about it. That's going to be the second time that I this one I think I mismanaged. This one I'm okay with because it pushed back below the low. I moved the stop to break even. Now, I probably put the stop just a tick or two too low there. I probably should have put it dead break even, and then we'd be in the money here, but that's okay. Not going to be mad about it. Done for the day. Let's go, American. Or Black Beauty. All right. Well, that's a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. There's the 07s. So maybe a little more patience there, and we end up with a nice big winner. I don't know. Again, some days, you know, some days you're the hammer, some days you're the nail. So today we see what we are so far. We see what we are so far there. Should be a nice, I don't know, $400 or $500 winner there, and we took break even. So, yeah, I don't mind the stop loss here, Nicholas. I mean, like if we zoom in on it, I mean the problem with me moving it to break even, I move it so quick. I actually moved it 2 ticks instead of 1. And if I go down to the 1 second chart, I'm pretty sure if I had it at 1 or stone cold break even, I don't think I get ticked out there. That literally just ticked me out and then went. So. That's the thing, like, I don't know. The trade made sense to me, and that's why I said if it loses, I'm okay with it. If it break evens, I'm okay with it. So. We have the London low sitting down there, 583s. So. Yeah, you're probably right, Narendra. I don't mind the entry there. I didn't wait. Like, it closed, so that's my normal entry spot. That is my normal entry. I might have could have waited for it to kind of retest, and then, like, I probably wouldn't take it on this. But you can see even this one. Entry here, just too early. Push up. I mean, both of these kind of had the same setup, right? But we'll see. Oh. They reset 2 of them. Let's go. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not really very green on this account. 2 trades, 3 trades, $75. Not what I envision, but like, it's not red either. Let's see. Kind of interesting. Interesting spot here. I think a pushback down into the 90 makes a lot of sense here. 83s. Yeah. Upside down, I have no way of checking that, man. I have no clue. It's not stuff I usually pay like very much attention to, so I don't know. I think a push into the 83 here makes a lot of sense, but yes, it's going to test the 25s here, it looks like, which will be support there on the ES. First down support for me. And we'll see if we get some sort of long setup out of the 83 area. Rhythmic glitching again. Seems okay to me so far. I got a little bit of a glitch earlier on this manual exit. See what happens here. I think we run through the 83s. Yeah, something's up, Inna. Are you pressing the flatten button more than once, Inna? Are you on Quan Tower first of all, and are you pressing the flatten button more than once? Yeah, don't click it more than once in, and that's what's happening. So when you hit flatten more than once, it enters you into the position in the opposite direction. I don't know why it does that, but it did it to me twice yesterday. I noticed it. I noticed that as well. Yeah, I guess I did forget about that. We do still have we still have this all the way down here. $260s. I mean, that'd be a long ways down. All right, there's the 83s. Kind of made sense, you know. Yeah, the first time it doesn't do it, right? So if you hit flatten, so what happens is like what volatility is saying. Let's say I have a buy order down here to cover my position. And as price is moving towards that buy order, I hit flatten just before, just to cover, and then price moves through that order. It will actually fill you in the opposite direction out of that order. So just be careful. Flatten button only once, and if it's approaching your order, try not to use the flatten button, especially if you're copy trading. It can cause like some issues there. So we do have a lot of stuff down lower. So tough to say if the draw is going to be lower there. I think the ES below 25s will kind of tell the story, I guess. We'll see. What is today? Precise technicals to start the ES is warned at 8 a.m. 54.25 to 54.45 would be the chop zone to expect complex action. Trend day yesterday, trappy mess today. Protect those gains from the morning long. No change. 25 must hold to keep the upside breakout alive, or we dip to 14. So we'll see. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we get here. Do we continue lower, or do we retrace some of this? I don't really know. The initial balance high from yesterday down there at 544. $570s now. It's just going to go lower here just to make me feel worse about the short that I got stop break even on. It's just going to make me feel worse. That's all. Nah, I don't feel any type of way about it. Vincat. Yeah, I mean it's always going to be different from the stocks. I mean, like, yeah, the core stocks are going to kind of have some sort of push or pull on the futures market a little bit, but like, I don't know. Pretty much, I feel like it does its own thing. We'll see. Yeah, I don't really care, Bob. It's fine. We're not going to care. We're going to try not to care. You know? We're going to try not to care there. You was down 4K, now positive 50. Let's go. Ratlord trades in the house. Let's go. Where you been, Ratlord? Got to get back on the horse there, guy. Vincat, I have VWAP, 200 EMA, and yeah, I think that's it. Pivot points. Well, usually I have pivot points. Don't look like they're on there yet. Where are the pivot points at? Pivot points. Current period. I don't know why I don't have those on there. You're on a racehorse, just not the stream horse. You got to be on something over there. Come on, guy. Get back on that stream horse. ES is at the 25. We'll see what happens at the 25s here. Does the ES rip out of there? Woo, look at this thing roll down into the 60s. I don't know, guys. You're going to give us a little update. Little update, poo. I normally watch your streams in the afternoon, so. Vincat, I've been trading for like, what is this, like the 17th or 18th month? Year and a half-ish. Something like that. Still a lot to learn. I am pretty consistent at this point, but I do have a lot to learn. Still, psychology is still tough, right? Winner. Break even should have been a winner. Break even should have been a winner. Like this one, I mismanaged. This one, I feel like is okay because I managed it based on my rules. So we'll see. ES losing the 25s there. Not a good look. This thing is just continuing lower, guys. Oh, thanks, Vincat. Yeah, I'm not that confident. I mean, I do what I can. I do what I can. ES is at the pivot here. At the pivot. Let's go, Mr. O. Nice. Nice little bounce right there. Oh, he took a major hit. What happened with Patty there? No, Travis. Travis? Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. Dang, Caleb, down 12K at news? Holy cow. We need some sort of pushback up here in order for us to take a short, but we'll see. I don't know. Interesting spot here. Kind of pushing back up. I don't know. Do we? ES looks so weak right now. Oh, the band strategy, yeah. He's probably in here. Let me see. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you got payout approved? Let's go. Let's go, hold me. I like it. Nice job, AB. So ES is already making new lows here. Approaching the 13, 14 area there. I don't know. It feels like we rerun the lows again. Yeah, it's bouncing there, 19 area. It's a big rejection at the top. I think we rerun the lows here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of feels like that happens. Feels like we rerun the lows. I don't know. It's kind of funny how like trading works, right? I think we need another manipulation leg lower here, but I don't know that we get it now. Doesn't. Kind of watching. Oh, let's see. Come on, get out. Come on. I wanted to fill me on that first one just for 6 or 7 points, but not going to let it go red here. Still in 1. All right, we're out. That's all right. Try to take it 2 contracts to leave 1 to run there. Tagging me out on 1. That's okay. That's all right. Try to get 2 in there, but it's kind of marking that out so I can remember where that was. Yes, back to 25s here. Up $200 on that one now. Should have been a little more than that because I was trying to get 2 contracts there. I wanted to let 1 run. I was just going to trail it up, but I put the stop in because I was okay with like taking an 18 or 19 point stop on 1 contract, but not 2. So I put it in on 1. It just came back and ticked it. It sucks, but it's all right. Hermes, long 534. Let's go. Nice job. I mean, ultimately, I do think we're still moving lower, but we're kind of back to equilibrium there on this most recent swing. $54.03. Yeah, I mean, I got 54.14 marked out as my next down. And then below that, 54.01 per Mancini's information. So if the ES can stay below kind of the 25s here, we probably turn back down. But we'll see. So we'll kind of go. I don't hate a short entry here if we can get it. Maybe a little bit more of a pushback up. Nice job, Tennessee Rob. Let's go. Green is green. Green is green. Dun, 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 dun. So we'll see kind of what's up here. I like Topstep. I think a short here is reasonable. Reasonable. Okay, what is getting a little laggage now? What in the heck is going on here? There's a little dump there. Okay, this is an interesting spot. I don't love the size of the stop on that, but let's see here. Are we going to put in a higher low here and go higher? Is that what we're going to do? 400 on 3 accounts, hit daily loss limit on 1. Evelyn, that's a pretty good. That's a good flip though, right? Let me do the math. 4, 8, 12. All right, you're up slightly. A couple hundred or green, or maybe depends on your daily loss limit, what account it is. So slightly green. All right, Tennessee Rob, appreciate you. So is this the higher low kind of reversal that we like to see or that we look for every day? Or is this a spot where we just revisit the lows and continue lower? I think probably the latter, but who really knows, right? We'll find out here in a moment. Yes, pulling back here again. I can take that off there. ES back to 54.19 there. ES not reclaimed the 25 yet. Kind of needs to for this thing to resume up, right? If it fails to reclaim that 25, I think that the draw is just kind of lower. Little rip right here, 75s. It's like we have equal highs there at 85. Are we going to run to those? Looks like we might. See if we rip through the 85s here. $32. Buy the dip. I mean, this looks that way. I'm trying to wait on the ES to give me a little confirmation, get back above 25 there. And then I think I like this. I mean, we draw this out every day, right? This is what you want to see, but you like to pair it with an SMT. We don't have that here. So we don't have that here. There's no SMT at this point. Would kind of like one to have manipulated lower. We didn't really get it. The Bears printed Linaz. Maybe. I don't know. A little pullback there, but might have been short term. Might have been. $5 20 MA and 60 MA are crossing. Yes, pushing back above 25 there. Let's see. I think the push into the 605s kind of makes sense here, but dun, 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 10 points of space. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I forgot. Pushing a 600 on the entire range. Kind of makes sense. Retested that 05. ES looks weaker here than the Nasdaq. So I'm leaning towards maybe a little bit more of a short. I would like a little more of a push up, but I am going to watch this area here. And if we get an inversion below this, I'm going to take it. Like I said, I'd like a little more of a push up, but if we don't get it, we don't get it. And this looks okay to me. So, Logical, finally got your accounts back. Let's go. I didn't leave runners short to add onto the trail till reversal at the bottom. I tried to short Little Nas, but this one, there was one, I think I shorted here. I mismanaged this one. It wasn't really a setup. I shorted like right below the VWAP there, and I got stopped break even. And this one here was actually a setup. And I shorted at the close of this candle. Took some drawdown. Once we moved back below this wick, I moved my stop to break even. It just pushed back up and ticked me and then went without me. So, it is what it is. Inverse OB is another strat. I don't know about an inverse OB. I've never tested it, Project. I've never tested that. Never tested it. Bought NQ 585. You bought it. I mean, I do think I think a push higher makes sense here, right? 605s, retest this wick at 607, the Stata wick. But if we do get a short out of this, I'll probably still take it. For it to be higher probability for me, I would like for it to have pushed up, but a little more, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. ES rejected the 25 there after all, so I don't know. Seems reasonable. Yeah, a little Nas. I mean, it could have went the other way, right? Could always have lost money there, so. Oh. Yeah, it might make another leg higher, Luca. We do have that data high still sitting up there, but ES did run that, so I don't know that we need to do it. Dun, 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 dun. We'll see. You never know. ES had a pivot. Normally I just jump in here, but I'm trying to wait for the close. Dirty close. I'm going to take it. Just going to look for that wick there. Close back above. We just kill it quickly here. ES is kind of at a pivot there, so expect maybe a little bounce. We'll see. Like I said, close back above. We just kill it. Stop will go in relatively quickly here. Maybe at like 5-ish points. We'll put the stop in. So back below this wick, we'll put the stop in if we can get it, 68. It's like every trade I've taken today is kind of fighting me. I'm recognizing that now that maybe it's, I don't want to say I'm not reading it right, but maybe it's not a day where I'm going to be successful with some of these trades. Close above, you take it off. Those are the rules. So, yeah, I don't think we ever really got a, well, I guess that one closed below, right? We got a decent close below, but we'll see. Which platform do you choose? I just use the Rhythmic one, so I don't even know which one that is. Rhythmic. Oh, still have that selected. I just choose the rhythmic one on my Fendi Futures. That's dirty there. That's going to be a dirtiness. It's going to be a dirtiness. Trade of View, Trade of 8, and Ninja. Ninja, select Ninja. You can use it. I mean, that's Ninja's the rhythmic one. Da, da. Well, do I let this get me twice? I guess we do. I am seeing some delay there. Come on. That's dirty as hell, man. Come on. Oh, that was quite a delay on that when I shorted. This might just screw me twice here. Can I get the ES through that pivot there? It looked like we were just going to go. All right. Down somewhere between like 130 and 150 on those accounts. Some of them are down 100. Looks like a little slippage there. Yeah, something like that. I might just eat that loss on those accounts for the day. It's reasonable loss. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm like seeing it that well. So sometimes you just have to recognize that and just, you know, I could have just taken the 5 points there on that and been break even on the second contract, but I wanted to try to give it a chance to run. So now we've swept some liquidity here. Topstep DCA, let's go. Flush it. Yeah, I needed it too. It didn't do it. It said no thank you. That's a nice rip out of there. I'm kind of trying to stay with the trend there. That's all I'm really doing, and it's just not mattering. Yeah, I think, Kayla, it's probably time to stop. This is generally the creation of an idiot box. You see, we've already made like 3 legs, right? So let's try to recognize this early. You know, this is the beginnings of an idiot box here. We're already like 3 legs into it. The beginnings of the idiot box. It's one of those things where, like, you can kind of have an idea where you think it's going to go and you still get burnt both the ways. You know, like, it's just, I don't know. Come on, push it down, push it down. Let's go. So I finally got my Bulenox account basically back to break even on that move there. Down $8 on that. I'll take it. I'll show you the other ones right quick. Yeah, so the ones that I took that loss on, the loss, and then the small win are the 250Ks. So they're down around 100, anywhere between 130 and like 150. 110, 100, and 100. So, I mean, I could look for another spot. Just take one more trade, try to get 10 points there if we can. A single contract, I don't think I need two. And let's see if that works. So, what is that, lagging a little on the MT4 for you? It's one of those days. Yeah, I mean, like, so here's the thing. You got to recognize on the days when you don't have it and keep the losses small or keep yourself near break even, right? And so I already recognize that I don't have it today. I already recognize that. So let's just look overall at the accounts. We're up 205 on this one. I'm very happy with that. We're up 125 on this one. And then I showed you we're down on these five, somewhere between 100 and 150. And then we are back to break even there, which I was down $600 on this account. I'm back to break even. Got to be happy with that. And then my funded futures up 135. So like essentially basically a break even day, right? At this point on the fundeds. Some up, some down, break even. So when sometimes you just have to recognize that and just be okay with that being the result. Don't dig a hole too deep on a day like today. Let's keep it reasonable and live to trade another day. On another day where we're seeing it clear, where we're not moving our stops, we're taking the wins we're supposed to take, we're killing the losses that we're not supposed to take. Then on that day, you put your foot on the gas and you go for a little more. But not seeing it that well today. Banks algos trading for a minute profits, maybe, but I don't know. I just, I don't feel like I'm seeing it all that well. So like, there's no point in me doing anything crazy, right? I'd dig myself a hole. Don't want to dig myself a hole. And like, I'm only $100 away from that Bulenox account from payout. I could try to push it and try to get it, but then I could end up down $300-400. Let's find another spot tomorrow. I can't request the payouts of tomorrow anyway. So let's find another spot tomorrow for 21, 22 ticks. And I think that makes the most sense to do. So we're just kind of idiot boxing early on here, which is, to be expected. We do have a bond auction at 1 o'clock today. I think that will probably move the market. 30-year bond auction. We'll see what happens. Anyways, how's everybody else doing today? Yeah, I think so too, Caleb. It's one of those things. Fed Williams and Lawler, I think, speaks at noon. So it will be a shorter stream for me today, guys. 2 reasons. Number one, I don't want to sit here and trade an eval in front of you guys and sling it around. I don't know. I just don't feel right doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. You're not going to see me do that anymore. I don't like doing that. I don't feel right doing that. I put myself in a mental state to where I take trades I shouldn't take, right? So I'm not going to keep the stream on too long today. Plus, I have other things to do. I don't know if you guys heard earlier, Jackson won his baseball game last night. They won 11-8. So that's their all-star tournament. So they have another game today at 5:30. The place they're having the game at, it's about 2 hours away from my house. So we're going to stay there tonight, and then that way he has another game tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream, I'm not quite sure. Really just depends on the internet at the hotel. So, you know, if the internet's good enough to stream, we'll take our mobile station with us and we'll stream. If not, we won't. So, yeah, day trading like a predator. My mom is taking Maxie out, so I turned the camera off so you guys can't see her. So, Apex behind their emails. Yes, Havana. I believe so. I did not. Well, I'm not quite sure, Havana, because, like, I guess I got to reach out to them because this eval I passed yesterday, but look today, it's in admin only. And the thing is, this one opened and closed where it was supposed to. So I don't know why it's in admin only. I have it recorded from yesterday where it closed where it was supposed to close. But today it's in admin only, and I did not receive a past email. So I feel like they're probably just going to say, you know, you traded news, go pound sand. Which, if they say that, then I think that will mean that I'm probably not going to trade news anymore. So there is an interesting spot here down here at IBL. You can maybe take a shot. I mean, we're kind of in grind mode here, right? Maybe it kind of grinds towards it. Maybe you get some points off of the IBL bounce. $4.14 on the ES there, kind of looking inevitable at this point. Coach Cleats, minus $4, break even. Let's go. I like it. Hey, on a day like today, like when you can take it break even, you know. Yeah, it makes sense, Lil Nas. Always stick with your process, proper size, stops, and entries. Yeah, I try to. Sometimes, you know. No, it's not saying I can't trade news. I'm saying on the evals, Gabriel, I might be done trading the news, full sending them, because when they pass and then they throw them in admin mode anyway, like look at this one. I'm going to send a ticket, but I can almost guarantee you they're going to say like, oh, you hit the trailing drawdown. Even though I have video showing that I didn't, and I'll attach it. They're going to say, oh, you hit the trailing drawdown. You traded a volatile news event. Yada, yada, yada. We can't help you. I guarantee you that's what they're going to say. I'll submit a ticket for it. I'll clip the video and attach it, and they can watch it, and we'll see. Yeah, no excuses. We can do that. Let me find it right quick. Oh, it should be in the chat. Well, I'll find it anyway. I'll find it. Appreciate you doing that. Boom. There it is. I pinned it to the top there. Well, yeah, it's Apex, yeah. Yeah, it's Apex for sure. You did get your past one. Well, I don't know why. Like this account did not show in admin mode yesterday at all. And now today it's showing admin mode. So a little frustrating on that because I was actually wanting to use this account for news plays. So what I mean by news plays, kind of what I was back testing on Sunday, where you, like, this one would have worked, right? So basically, I would have just taken a short up here and put my stop above the high. So as soon as it starts the opposite direction, short, stop above the high, target the low. And I wanted to use that account. I want to have an account to just use that on. And there's going to be trades where it doesn't work, but you're risking, 7, 8 handles for 80 handles, right? 1 to 10 risk to reward. So, like, I don't know. I'll reach out to them. It is whatever. If they don't fix it, if they don't pass it, then I'll just use one that's already funded. And we'll do it that way. What is causing the chop in? Well, we have the bond auction we had whatever unemployment this morning, I think, and then we have a bond auction, 30-year bond auction at 1. So the market does, it's just consolidating before the next move. Now here's the thing. This is the magic question, right? This is the magic question. Is the next move higher, or is the next move lower down through the 270s? I mean, if you say gaps got to get filled, right, then this makes more sense than this. But we don't know. There's no way to know until it happens. Now, what you could do is you could just look at the hourly, or the 4-hour, really. Let's find the gaps on the 4-hour here. And let's just say, like, which gap needs to be closed below for me to have confidence that we're going to the 200s? Well, realistically, this big 4-hour gap kind of tells the story there, but by the time we close below that, we're at the 200s. So really, we got to go down to the hourly. Let's find the hourly gap that kind of makes sense. No gap there, big wick. Small gap here. Yeah, there's nothing really clear here. Nothing really clear for me. I mean, I guess on the 15-minute, you could use this gap. Close below it, we probably see 375, so on and so forth. But, oops, I didn't mean to move that. It's tough to say. We're in a spot at all-time highs where it's kind of like, man, it's so tough to know. I mean, obviously, you just lean long until it doesn't work, right? That's always the thing. Oh, all the profits made from the epic longs and shorts. Nice. Yeah, they do. I don't keep mine anyway. Tough day today, guys. You're out. Ride 'em, Rider. Appreciate you. Isaiah, 159K on the 150K take profit trader. You just need to flip the remaining 3 days to pass. In pro, your understanding is you have to get 159,000 again. No, Isaiah, you don't. Not for payout. You got to get to your drawdown again. So whatever your drawdown is, that's the profit target level. So I think it's 4,500, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 4,500, 4,600, yeah. And then you can take a payout. Anything above, anything above 4,600 you can take out day one. So you can literally make 4,600 day. You can make 10 grand day one, and you can take out 5,400. Well, I think there is a cap on it per day. I don't know what the cap is, but I do think there is a daily cap on it. Might be like 4,500 or something. I don't know exactly. I'd have to look that up. It does switch to trailing drawdown. Be aware of that. 10K per day, yeah. So you can make 10K the first day. You could take out $5,400 day one if you wanted to. That's the nice thing about Take Profit Trader. The bad thing is intraday trailing once it switches, which I know you're used to dealing with because you trade APEX. Daily loss limit, I think it's $3,300 on the 150K if I'm not mistaken, or maybe $3,000. So those two things, be aware of. Daily loss limit kills the account, so keep up with that. AS Isaiah got denied. I think he said the reason was DCA. So he's got to trade another 10 days, and then he can take a payout from there. But, yeah. Intraday stops at 140. Yes, you are correct. It does. Look at this rip higher here. Interesting. What we got going on? Oh, volatility. I just switched back over to your stream and you were gone. You must have just ended it. Oh, yeah, he did. He said he DCA'd within the rules, but, Yeah, Isaiah, exactly. He said he DCA'd within the rules and they still denied it. You know how that is. I mean, it is what it is. It sucks. But I'm confident you'll get the payout. He'll just have to, you just got to trade 10 more days. Kind of broke out of the idiot box there and then right back in. That's all that is, guys, if you're wondering. This is just an idiot box that we drew. Little idiot box. Say you still have 3,300 in daily. Yes. Yes, you can, Isaiah. That never goes away. It never goes away. Yeah, St. Patrick's is one of those things that you have to make the decision on. And I'd say that, like, hey, man, I'm still going to trade them because I've not had a problem with it. It doesn't affect the way I trade, right? Now, obviously, if I have an issue getting a payout, then things might change, but I don't think I will. So I'm still going to trade them. The frustrating thing for me is, like, I'm more frustrated, and it's only because, like, I didn't have any payouts last month. I'm frustrated with these evals because, like, this one, this one, this one, this one, these were all passed. And now, you know, because I had to trade them again because, like, Rhythmic screwed up, I had to take more trades on them, and now they failed. You know, so, like, that's the frustrating part for me. It's like, man, I pass evals, and then they fail. Like, why is this one back to 0? What is this? I didn't even know I had that one. This one I lost yesterday. No, that one I lost yesterday. Where did this one come from? Like, what is that? You see what I mean? Like, I don't even know where that eval came from. No idea. Oh, well. I don't know. What's up, Joey the farm dog? I'll have to get the kiddos. All right, we'll hit you later. You don't DCA at all? Yeah, you should be okay if you don't DCA at all then. Logical, I think they said today they were still working on the Trade-Evate stuff from what I saw earlier. Yeah, that's me, AS. I record mine too, for the most part. Send them a chat GPT super message. Are yours not getting approved over there, St. Patty's? What's up? You got one that's like pending or something, or did you get denied? I don't know. I haven't spoken to you lately. Yeah, logical edits. That's one of the things I do like about, like, Bulenox. You request a payout on Friday. Monday, you still have the proceeds in your account on Monday, the profits, but Tuesday they remove them. So you're approved or denied on Tuesday. Everything is removed. You're paid on Wednesday or Thursday. So, oh, you got a denial. That's weird. You lost one trading day account on PAs. I think there's someone said that from what I read, they said they were going to still accept the trading days on the back end, but then someone else made a good point that you can't even request a payout if you don't have the 10 days in the system. So I'm not sure. Zero DCA, I enter trades on an order block, and it's the only way I entered. It works or it doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. That's weird, Smurf. That is weird. Well, if everything goes well, should be requesting a payout on the 15th, 16th, whatever Monday is. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. %, gambling. That makes sense. Take profit traders. Sure, the trailing stops after you pass up the buffer by 100. Even with the 3,300 daily loss limit. The trailing stops after you pass. Yeah, the daily loss limit is still every day. That never goes away. That's a little weird. I mean, like, I don't know. I think once you get to a certain amount, they should take that off. But, you know, hey, you just have to deal with it, right? Right now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm loving, like, my funded futures. Their static account is my favorite account right now. They are a little more expensive, but I've had no issues getting paid. I got paid next day. Request on Friday, paid on Saturday. Bulenox, you know, no problem getting paid. Request on Friday, paid on Wednesday. I like those fast payouts. Take Profit Trader obviously pays next day as well. thing I like about my funded futures is there's no daily loss limit on the static account, which I don't think they're offering it right now, but I like the fact that I could just make $1,000 and take a payout, right? I mean, like, that's what I like about my funded futures. I just literally, this static account, I get it to 1,000, I take my money out. It takes me back to 30K. I still have 1,500 in drawdown. Get it back to 1,000 again, I take my money out. That's it. Just do it over and over. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. It's not a huge draw. It's not a huge payout, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I haven't seen the Bluesky static yet. I gotta check that out. Yeah, with Robert. Yeah, exactly, Robert. You got to kind of just play the game or not. So I have no idea, Anna. I have no idea what made them make the changes. I'm not sure. Apex has the static 100K. What's the drawdown on that, Logic? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that's true, Isaiah. They do put the cap on it, but it's still pretty good. You can take it out day one. Payout limit on my funded futures visible? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. I don't think there's any restrictions, but I think I have heard people say once you get to like 20, 25K that they want to move you to a live or get, you get problems. But I don't know. I haven't had any issues, but I'm only taking out 1K at a time. Oh, 625? Yeah, that's not very much. I need more than that. 1,500 is kind of like the minimum there. If I get 1,500 is like the minimum, I think, for me. Because I get a little squirrely sometimes. I might lose $500-600 in a day sometimes. I blow it up, $600. I'd blow it up. Anybody short the top of the idiot box? You're a genius. You are, in fact, a genius. Blue Sky's 4K up, 2K down. I like it. Very similar to my funded futures. It was 2,100 up, 1,500 down. So very similar. Well, I guess my funded futures ratio is a little better there, but they don't offer that account anymore. It was 150 when they offered it, and I was like, man, I was in love. I wanted to buy like 5. They only let you get 1. I was like, let me get 5. So, but they don't offer it anymore. They don't even have the other statics that had worse rules on them anymore. I'm happy to have 1. I really, if you guys remember, it took me 2 times, I think maybe 3 times to pass this my funded futures. It was like the bane of my existence. I could not get it passed. And then finally we passed it. And since we passed it, it's been going pretty well. So it's been going pretty well. But I do think people kind of sleep on Bulenox there. I mean, like Bulenox, man, they got great customer service. I've never had any issues with them whatsoever that they haven't taken care of immediately. And as far as Rhythmic goes, like, my fills have been great. I've not had any issues on the Rhythmic portion of that. So, now to be fair, Apex the last couple of days I think it's been working back to normal-ish for me. So, hopefully those issues are corrected. But it is a little weird. I mean, it's a little weird here. I had my take profit exactly at the number that I needed to be $100 above the profit target. Price pulled back, tagged me in long, hit my take profit. It did delay a little bit as price went up, but price never came back down, and then it filled me. So I don't know. I'll have to reach out to them and find out what the deal is. I mean, it's in. I bet you if I switch over to it, I won't be able to trade it. Does Bulenox work for Europe? I don't see why not, John. Should. Vincat, I try not to get on tilt. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they don't offer it anymore. Exactly. I try not to get on tilt. Vincat. So you just have to set yourself with some rules, right? I need a daily loss limit. If I lose $300-400, I'm done for the day. Or very early on, if I recognize that it's just not my day, I'm not seeing it clear, I'm not managing it right, then like today, I kind of already recognized that. I'm like, all right, today's not my day. Let's not be aggressive. Let's just take what we have and be okay with it. So You really got to set yourself some rules and stick to them. It's the hardest and the easiest thing to do, right? The hardest and the easiest thing to do. What's that old saying that I heard one time? It says, wait. Sometimes, how does it go? The right thing, I don't know, something. It's something along the lines of like the hardest thing and the right thing are sometimes the same, or I don't know, something like that. How does it go? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm old. What's up, JX? Played by the box Dennis. Yeah. Earn to Trade gets slept on a bit. Yeah, I like Earn to Trade too. I actually have an affiliate link with Earn to Trade as well. The only thing is they only allow you to have one account, I think. Appreciate you, Predator. What is that? Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are wait. I don't know. I'm trying to think of that saying. I can't remember it. I can't remember the saying. I don't know. Yeah, I think Earn to Trade maybe got 50% off right now, and I think their activation fee, they're a little more expensive up front. They don't charge you the activation fee until you get paid, I believe. So yeah, it's a clear path to live with them too. Yeah, I do play poker. Once you pass and move on to a live, that pressure just comes right back. Can you pass the eval and Bulenox in one day? Yeah, so it's 5 days, Oleg. So you got to trade 5 days, but you can pass it in one day and flip the other 4. So I mean, we have equal lows down here. I don't want to short the bottom of the idiot box. TJ up 3.5K. Think you're done. Maybe looking for some trades later. Nah, you may as well just lock that down, TJ. Lock down that 3.5K, man. Let's go. Nice job. Lock her down. I saw Nutty got a couple accounts to pay out. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he passed 8 250Ks, looks like. The right thing to do and the hard thing to do are usually the same. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. Okay, you guys must have looked it up. Let's go. I like it. I couldn't think of it. So I heard it somewhere. Apex is Water Boy. St. Patrick's. Oh, classic. 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 Yeah, that sounds right. The right thing and the hardest thing are sometimes the same. Yeah, I guess that does sound right. What are we saying, AS? Yesterday in the 7th. He's a couple of dollars away. Tom Sabo, celebrity in the house. The crowd goes wild. Tom, which way are we going? What's the guarantee today? Everyone loves the Tom Sabo guarantee, so what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, Nutty Bar. Oh, yeah. Yesterday. You want a t-shirt of me? All right. What kind of picture should it be? Should I be dressed or should I be in like one of those like thong swimsuits? I'll send you one if you're going to wear it on your stream. Pretty large looking idiot box, yes. Shouldn't we back up our fellow brother? Well, I can't do anything about that, Lil Nas. I don't have any connections or anything like that. Tommy Boy. Yeah, we can do the Tommy Boy. Oh, Slung Flung Poo. You want me to do the fat man in the little coat? Fat man in a little coat. Tommy Boy. That's like when he got when he got caught looking at the woman down at the pool through the window. Got to get it out of your head, JX. You just got to send him a blanket with my picture on it. Yeah, I love that movie. That was a funny movie. Oh, yeah. My favorite little rascal is Spanky. Yeah. Can't remember what else he said when he caught him in there. He said something like, "Oh, is that a member of the Yankees?" Tom Sabo says we're guaranteed to go right, and that's it. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Little Nas. Like I said, I'm going to be hopefully requesting a payout. I mean, like if I don't get a payout on this account, I'll be extremely disappointed in myself. But we're $294, $296 away. So basically a trade and a half, maybe 3 trades at the most from a payout on that account. So we should be able to get that one there. And this one's, a little further away there, $800, $750. So we'll see. We shall see. Alfalfa was my favorite. Oh, yeah. You want to get a payout by the end of the summer training for science? You must be just taking it slow. Hey, it doesn't matter how long it takes, though. The thing is, like, getting there is getting there, right? That's the thing. Like, today I came into the day. I'll show you guys what I did in a minute. Well, on Bulenox. Man, I was so mad at myself a couple times. Let me see if I can show you guys what I did on Bulenox. And this is what I tell you about when I tell you that, like, I trade different once I get so close. My mentality is just different, right? Let me see. Trades are on. It's not showing it. So let's look at these trades on Bulenox, right? Let's go over here specifically. So all I needed was 20 ticks. So let's just look at my very first trade I take. I needed 20 ticks. What happened here? I enter short. Does this trade ever go red? Nope. What do? I take it off for like a 1 point. I get break even. I take it off for break even. What does it do? Well, I only need 5 points. It trades down. Is that my first entry? I swore my first entry went to the target. Oh, it did right here. So, yeah, you can see this entry went all the way down to here. It went down 12 points. I only needed 5. It was never really in the red on this trade. So what do? I go, oh, we're going to the data low here. We're going there. Wow, let's jump in short. Jump in short, what happens? Rips back up. I hold it the entire way up. 24-point loss, right? Comes back down below the VWAP. I enter again. 2 contracts this time. Stopped out break even, basically. Right? Opening trade at the open here. The bot took this one. Loser. So at this point, we entered the day only needing $100 to get to payout. And at this point, we're down almost $700. So then I entered the short here. 2 contracts and got most of the losses back. And then we took a couple of more scalps to get it back green. But you can see, like, the difference there in how I traded that account. I kind of, someone talked about tilt earlier. I would say that second trade there was definitely FOMO. And if I would have just held the first trade and believed in it, we would have easily got the 5 points. And I could have avoided all of that, and we would have been at payout. So on a day like that, I recognize, all right, I'm down like $7 or whatever, $8, right? Pretty much where we started the day. I'm like, I'm happy with this. Let's come back tomorrow and just refocus and go from there. I've not been, Robert, I haven't heard of that one, but maybe that's something that's new. I don't know. Slow and steady wins the race. Exactly. So, yeah, that's just one of those things. You have a big problem with overanalyzing, too, although the morning on the news retrace. You set your stop and take profit and went to get coffee. Took 35 points that you wouldn't have. Yeah. And like, Jamie, that's what I need to do. Like, sometimes that's the best thing to do. Set your profit, set your stop loss where you're willing to accept the loss at, walk away, come back, see what happened. Like, I need to be doing that, especially when, man, I needed 20 ticks, and that first trade would have given it to me. No reason to take it off there and then enter lower again. But that's what I did. I was so mad at myself. But then I did say at open, I was like, you know what? At open, we were down like 425, 450. And I was like, should I take the opening range trade? Well, I've been taking it. So, yeah, let's take it. So I took it. It lost $200 more. And then I told myself, one more trade. I'm going to take one more trade to try to get it back to even. And if I can, awesome. And if I can't, call it a day and just come back tomorrow. Because even being down $800 or $1,000 on an account right there wouldn't be that big a deal, right? If we're down $1,000, we'd be at 52.5. We still got 2,500 in drawdown. We'd still get there. It just takes longer. So don't let one day ruin your entire account. That's what I'm trying to do today. So we'll see. Oh. Pushing back up here. Still in the middle of the Tom Sabo box here. Tom Sabo, where you at? And also, here's the other thing that's a little bit frustrating on this news play. I showed you guys this morning on my funded futures and one of my Apex fundeds. You know, I entered on one here, took a winner, entered on another here, took a winner, and then waited to enter on the Bulenox one to down here. So the first two were like easy winners. And then the Bulenox one just put me through everything. Put me through everything. We pushed it a little too far. A little too far. Just a little bit. Tom, are you still alive? I know you're still alive. Or you're still alive. Who is this guy? Did I subscribe to this guy yesterday? Is that who I subscribed to? No, I don't know who this is. I've never heard of this person. Crypto in the house. You know, all the right trades when you take profits. Let's go. Man, look at this thing go. Oh, no, I was already subbed to GDT. I've been subbed to GDT for years. If you're not feeling well, lose your temper from a losing trade. You have a bad day like that sometimes. Yeah. I've been subbed to GDT because I used to trade penny stocks, and he's like a notorious perma bear. He shorts everything from what I remember. I'm pretty sure he still does that. But I used to always amaze me how he used to short everything. And he would short everything. I don't think I've ever seen him taking a long. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember. So Yeah, yeah. I've been watching them for a long time. I lost money with TradeNet. I think it was TradeNet. No, it was a different one. So I'm on the old contract crypto. Was it TradeNet? One of those companies kept my money. I don't remember which one it was. It's been so long at this point. But one of them kept like $5,000 or so from me. Back when I used to trade the penny stocks. Might have been TradeNet. Mirbarak. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember if it was TradeNet or not. It rings a bell, but I don't know if that's the one I lost the money with. There might have been another one. They had an office in Florida, but I guess their operation was overseas somewhere. But it was the only way you could bypass the $25,000 pattern day trader rule. So I used to trade the penny stocks, and it was one of those things. Like I did okay doing it. There would be times I would be up like 15, 20K, and then I'd give it back, a couple days later. I think ultimately I probably lost money doing that, but man, I kind of want a long here, guys. See if we get kind of a pullback into the 85s here. I may take a stab long. I realize we're at top of the range, but I like that the ES is back above 25. What would be the risk on this trade? 10 handles. It's for your protection. Yeah. That's what they used to say. It's for your protection. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. I kind of want to just take the long here, but I think that it makes more sense to wait for a pullback. I don't love long in the top of the box either, really. Thinking about putting an order out here. Yeah. I think this is the 200 EMA. I could wait for it to pop that and then just take a momentum long into like the 06s, 07s, 20 ticks. Something like that. I want to be careful. I want to see the ES stay above the 25s, but you ditched my stream room. Dirty. Dave is on. 30 minutes, didn't have a wick. Man. I kind of want to take it right now, but might be dirty here. Might buy the top again. We'll see. I don't know. I could have bought the wick here. Probably would have been better, smarter thing to do. I'm dreaming of a DCA here. I'm dreaming of a DCA, possibly. Yeah, this was a stupid entry. I should have taken the entry off this gap here if I was going to take it. Maybe it still goes up. I don't know. Feel like it still pushes into like the 610s. Makes sense. 608. I don't know how it gets there. He's asking to go against Michael Patak for what? What do you mean? Like boxing or something stupid? I'm adding. And I'm just going to probably... What happened there? I got some orders. What happened there? Maybe it didn't let me add on some. I don't know why. Let's see if we can get back to the 97s here. I'm going to get my stop in if we do. Come on, rip it. Rip it. Rip it up. Come on, go. Go. Come on. Go. Come on. Trying to give it room here. Trying to give it time, but like about to just kill it. Go. Fails the whole 90. I'm going to take it off. Trying to give it time. It should have went already, though. Oh, god dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Piece of junk. All right, I'm taking it off. That's a loss. Small loss. I accidentally tried to put the... I didn't realize it still had the 22 tick thing on there. I guess maybe technically... Yeah, I guess we lost like 20 bucks on that. 25. What happened there on the other ones? It did not let me... I got some error message in there. Now it looks like it's going to go. It probably goes, but I don't know. I don't know. Come out. This is not really my strategy, but I think it goes. But a little bit annoyed. I thought it gave it enough time there. I thought it gave it a little bit of time there, but it just didn't work. Oh, but Kamau, yeah, it's normally I take inversion trades. So normally I take inversions, but this was just one of those ones where, like, I don't know. I wanted to take the entry here. And I mean, look, it's going, and this is what I was telling you about me not seeing it well today. Like, so the idea for it is correct. And then I just take it off. Literally, what was that? 10 seconds after I took it off, it went. So there we go. So it's one of those things where, like, you know, I mean, it's okay. I like the way everything looked. I don't know. I didn't give it enough time. Room time, whatever you want to call it. Just right after we got out, it went. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I don't think we gained any subscribers today so far. Maybe one. No, FlowX. There's Floxaz. There's no stupid question. I normally take inversions. How can I not say that? Floxaz? Floaz? Is the X silent? I'm not sure. Yeah, normally I take inversions. But welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. Floxaz. You the man. Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, I like the way that looked. Man, I should have held. I don't know. It's one of those things. Just not my day, guys. Not my day. Not my day. What's your nickname? What's your nickname, sir? Tell me the nickname. Is that a sloth in your picture? What is that? I can't tell. It's so small. It's such a tiny. I'm probably way off. It's probably like a bird or something. Did I have TradingView open? Yes. Yeah, I guess it did change. I didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice it. Yoda. Okay, there we go. Yoda. Is that your nickname? Oh, I can see now when I got closer to my screen. Oh, yeah, Gabriel, makes sense, right? Makes sense. Yeah, they gave him I got the reason. He sent me the reason, Maverick, for his denial, and I was shook by the reasoning. It said that he did not meet the 5'7" height requirement for a payout, so he's now denied. Oh. Drew the Destroyer 2, you bought an Apex eval still hasn't shown up? Popeye's bean and rice or mashed potatoes. I go with the mashed potatoes. It's true, St. Patty's. It's true. Oh. The breakout of the Tom Sabo box there. I mean, look at there. Ran right to 608, just like we thought. 608, 609. Darn it. Yeah. Yeah, I think Smurf always uses the same rules, as far as I know. Yeah, only the height. Only his height. I'm kidding, of course. I wouldn't kid about that with anyone else but Smurf. That's it. Smurf is St. Patrick's, in case you didn't know. I call him Smurf. That's his nickname. I'm actually realizing, do I even know Smurf's real name? Smurf, I don't know if I know your real name, man. I'm just realizing that. I don't think I know your real name. Do I know your real name? What the hell? I can't remember. I don't know if I know your real name, Sean. Yeah, I don't think I know your real name, Sean. I don't think I wrote. I think I do remember it. I just don't think I remembered it. I always call you Smurf. Hey, let's go, Bob Means. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Alton, Jesus is God, and he doesn't hate any of you. Jesus is real, and he wants you to have a personal relationship with him. Come to Jesus. Turn from your sins. God is much better. Even your hockey jersey has the old nickname on it. Let's go. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. I agree. Tom, what should I do, man? Tell me my next trade. I need 10 points. What should I do? Can you get me 10 points, Tom? If Tom can't do it, no one can. Tom, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Or something like that. I'm a cheerleader. Go short on the resistance. Give me 100 points. 19,500. All right. But where's my stop? I mean, right now we got strong support at the top of the Tom Sabo box. I don't know if I want to be shorting into that. Strong support at the Sabo box. Science says go short. I think a loss, if we lose the 90, we probably see this wick. 83s. Stop loss at 20K. No. Can't do it. Can't do it. We'll see. We'll see. Room beats going long. I mean, here's the thing. Do we pop? Do we pop VWAP here? I mean, I think we're going higher, guys. I don't know. I feel like we're going higher, but we'll see. Charlie Charles, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You'd say 19,615, and then she goes bearish. Maybe. That could make sense. There are a lot of wicks here. So this area kind of is resistance-esque. What's it all about up in here, Charlie? It's about losing money, wait. Making money. I had it backwards, Charles. Sorry. Happens to me sometimes. I forget what I'm doing. I mean, is this pop above on the ES just like trapping the bear, trapping the bulls? Maybe. Shorting 918,872. $5,400. I think 5,401 makes sense if we get back below 25 on the old ES there. I'm going to watch the 90 level. If we lose 90, I'm jumping in for a push down for just, I don't know, 25 tickish points. Ticks. 30 tickish. 40 tickish. bouncing out of there, guys. ISOB, hope we are well. When you complete your Apex channel, how long does it take to get the account? Usually next day. ISO, they're running a little behind lately. So the emails came out a little late today. I'm on the old contract as well, Pay the Trader. More of a pullback to the idiot box. Yeah. Supposed to take a break, but instead, you can learn about tick trading by trying out the 100 and 200 tick. Made 100. Let's go. Apex currently 71% in one-day pass. You're short at the ES. It's 32. That's kind of the VWAP area. Yeah, it's VWAP area. I mean, this has this look to me, guys. Kind of has that look to me. That's what I'm thinking. Something along those lines, but I don't know. If we lose the 90, I don't hate a trade down into that next imbalance, but I don't know. We'll see. Could maybe go ahead and go here. You know what, though? I'm not going to take this short because we've bounced out of here twice. Kind of looking for a 90 break. I don't know. I might take it. We'll see here. I don't know. We'll see. Where's my other chart? Man, I think the upside is like makes more sense here than the downside. I don't know. I keep going back and forth, but like looking at this, I expect a push deeper to the upside here, higher. Hmm. God dang it. I'm going to take that off there. Keep forgetting. It's funny, I just drew out a short, right? And then and now I'm long. I'm just going to put my stop in here. 1-to-1 here. I like a pushback up here, obviously. Clearly. Oh, let's see. All right, now on this candle here, I want to see a push through the whole number here. I'm not going to let this candle turn back red. If this candle turns back red, I'm just going to kill it. All right, we're just going to eat it there. So kind of at 300 bucks there. Well, I think it's a little less than that. Let's see what it is. 270. So I think I'm just going to end it there, guys. Down 270 on those accounts. That's kind of like my limit, right? I don't really want to go any lower than that. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. So down 270 on those. We're up 205 here. 125 there. Break even there. And 135 there. And then we're down about 260, 270 on these. So I'm going to end it there. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. Again, the kid has a baseball game today, so we got to get out there to that. If you guys want to watch somebody, jump over to Husk. Jump on over to Husk Trader. Give him a quick watch. That's my cousin over there. He'll be trading for the entire day. I'll put his YouTube thing in the chat here. His link. There it is. We'll see you guys live tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know how long we'll be live. I don't know the quality. I'll be on my mobile setup, so we'll go from there. But I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.